Hello, Yelena Kuzmina, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to Entrepreneur Talks podcast run by Women Flix. I'm so glad that you're here with me today, and thank you so much for accepting my invitation.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Yolo, so much for having me. I am so excited to be here.
Fantastic, thank you as well. For start, I would like to ask you, where are you talking from?
Well, geographically wise, I am in sunny Florida.
Oh my gosh, sunny Florida. I'm so jealous. you made sure you made sure you said sunny Florida. And I'm like, oh,
Yes.
beautiful, beautiful. That's amazing. So the weather is sunny there, right? That's good.
The weather is always sunny in Florida for the most part. Right now, I am enjoying the times what is not too hot yet.
All
And,
right.
uh, but it's nice and I enjoy being here absolutely.
Oh, fantastic, fantastic. And now a tricky question that I love to do to my guests. In 3 words, tell me who is Elena as a person?
Ooh, 3 words. That's tough. That's tough. Okay. Um, I am a free spirit. I am driven, and I am me.
Oh, love it. So powerful. Dude, oh, that's amazing. I love that. I love that end. I am me. You love yourself. You know what? Because today I had this same experience with a girl with 12 years old. She
Wow.
was with her mom. I was on a call with her, and her mom said, "Why are you putting on your Zoom instead of putting Yelena?" She put it me. She just put it me, and she was like, her mom was like, "Every friend got Elena, Tatiana, Yola, Michael," and she just wrote me. And I said, "This is so powerful. Me means like I am who I am. I don't care. You don't need to know my name. I am me." I love it. And now you did that as well. I love it. That's so powerful. Thank you for sharing. That's amazing. That's amazing. And now let's go to your story. So, what do, Elena? What is your business about?
Yeah. Well, I'm kind of have a background in mental health. Let's start there. Been involved for about 10 years in this mental health field, and I'm a
Oh,
licensed mental health therapist in Florida. However, a couple of years later, I dove into the self-development and coaching fun stuff, and I love it. So I combine pretty much the best of two so I can serve my clients to the best ability that I have.
it's really good. So, how do you describe yourself as a coach? Is a mental health coach? Is what exactly how you describe yourself?
Yeah, I just prefer simple. I'm a personal coach and
Yeah.
I will work whatever out that you need to be worked on. And I do focus on few aspects that are unique to me and I think it is important for me as overall transformation of my client to get them from point A to point B and be this bridge actually from point A, that's where they at, to the point B, which is destination where you want to be. Yeah, so I am being that bridge who they can walk on to get to the point B. I'm not driving them in there, they have to walk themselves.
Right.
Um, I can assist and right and be there for them and support and feel and make you uncomfortable because you need to be and make you and make you responsible in a way that you have to do work to get
Mhm.
somewhere.
Yeah.
So Yeah, I want to start. If you want me to comment on the kind of what I'm offering a little bit more, I'll be happy to do that. Okay, great. So I want to start pretty much with the past a little bit. I want to explore what is the negative beliefs that you adapted from earlier years of your life that it is affecting you right now. What are the events that affected you that you form some fears or doubts, or you are not actually being a full version of yourself that you're capable to be. So I kind of, the third of my program will be focused on that. So we explore and do some work. That's why my mental health background will be serving the most. Yeah, and I want to use that. So then when we worked on that, I want to dive into mindset, into the way that you are looking at things, the way you're saying things and what you're saying, who is around you, who is leveling you up. So this is like another pillar of my program. And the other one, I find that, yeah, we can take care of that. We work on your mindset. But if you are not going to get up and do something about it, it's not going to serve you. So my third pillar will be massive action plan, execution. Let's do something about it. Let's not only think about the change, let me see you making changes. So I'm going to hold you accountable, and we going to move with these 3 stages. And that's my vision as of right now, where I want to impact my clients and how I want to impact them.
That's really good. So powerful. 3 strong pillars where you can get different stages of their lives, of your clients' lives, right? Looking to the back, looking to the present, and then take action for your future is really powerful. Really good. So you mentioned that is a program. So you work through program with your clients, right?
It's not like an approach. And
okay.
the approach is not a cookie cutter. It's custom made, and I need to have a conversation with a client before I'm going to offer what kind of approach we go into, what kind of area we need to focus on out of those 3 the most. Okay. So it's really individualized, but this is pretty much an overview approach. I am seeing as I want to use as a transformation and as a overall progress for my clients. I would say that.
Really that's really good. And how long you've been doing so? How long you became a coach, a personal coach? Because you said it's been a while that you started. So when did you start?
Well, I started implementing more like mindset stuff and goal setting in a different modality when I started going through a variety of seminars and self-development workshops and communicating with other coaches. So my approach had changed and shifted more like from just being focusing on therapy. And right now, a couple of years ago, I started to implementing massively of coaching aspect. And I really enjoy that.
Because you mentioned that you've been your progression, or you've been coming from healthcare, like from mental health. That means like healthcare field, right? You've been like working in hospital or nursing or coming from there, correct? Am I right?
Not exactly. It's mental health. So I had experience working in few not areas, but I guess agencies. I'm still working a little bit for community agency that serves a variety of population, starting from children, including teens, adults, maybe couples.
Okay.
So they come for what are they struggling with in an emotional level. So it's more like emotional and psychological, now, I don't want to say issues, but more like difficulties and challenges. What do you want to improve if you're in your mental health? What do you want to improve if your daily functioning, the way you look at things, the way you deal with things, the way you give meaning to events? That is pretty much what impacts our vision. And right now I'm combining few things, a few areas I'm working on. I'm partnering in private practice as well, and doing coaching one-on-one. So there's kind of few areas I'm in.
Oh, that's really good. So it keeps you busy. And what is your niche, Yelena? Who is the people that you take care?
Yeah, that is actually a great question, because I realize that I like to work with business-minded people, with entrepreneurs, somebody who is ready to make a change and implement some action, who is functioning on the level that they're ready to go. They have some experience of working maybe with a team, or they are a leader or a business professional who wants to hit a level different of a different level of functioning.
Right.
So I want to be there for them, because I realize those are the people who's going to get their work done.
Fantastic.
Even though they're busy, they're goal oriented and driven.
Yes.
So I want to help them to step up their game emotionally and do the mental fitness work, so they can be a better leader, they can be a better person, and they can be a better version of themselves, not just for them, but for people around them, for their wives or husbands, children,
or even employees,
everyone.
Yeah, that sounds really interesting, and it's not an easy coaching performance, because it takes, there we go, they need to go through a lot of, like, at the end of the third stage is like taking action, but for you it's taking actions from the day one, a lot of action to pursue them, to do things, to open their, because this is also works with mind, but also works with the inner, right? And then people need to will to do these things. They really need to be open. That's why you say you prefer to work with people with a mindset already settled to go. Let's go. Let's move to the next.
Yeah, exactly. That somebody who wants to implement change, and not going to just provide me excuse after excuse on a weekly basis. You can't do that for sure, but it's up to you how much of a progress you're going to make. I cannot make a progress for you. I cannot, like it's kind of the same concept that I like to use is, if you want to get in shape, I can, tell you what to do, but I cannot be there in the gym working out for you. Then who's going to be in shape?
Yeah. Do you know, Elena, some businesses, they give you that hope. They show you that things are possible that way. But at the end of the day, it's just a way of making money, because it needs to come from each person. It doesn't, I can't sell you something I'm going to sell you a book that will instruct you to do something good for yourself. You're going to buy it, but it's not the book that going to change, it's you. So a lot of people get confused with information, because the type of information they find online or even on anywhere, it's a bit tricky, and people believe on that tricky things. But it's good to have people like you, like me. We don't sell this kind of thing. We do.
It's not about information that I offer is not unique. It's out there.
Yeah.
Everything out there. I'm not going to create a wheel. It's something that you can watch YouTube videos and do a transformation yourself. But I think it's about accountability.
Right.
It's about, I am there for you as your workout partner to make sure that you show up for workout, right? So that is the difference. It's not about information. The information is free. It's about how we can use this information effectively.
Right. Yeah.
That you are ready to do it. And and at the end, let's say we work for a few weeks, 2 or 3 months.
Yes.
And then you're like, okay, I'm all done. It's never stopping in a way that would you stop work out after 3 months of intense work and thinking you're going to be having 6-pack for the rest of your life?
Yes.
It is not going to happen. So it's more like getting you into this habit of doing things a certain way.
Yeah.
Then you can do it on your own, or there is a different type of or level of accountability I can offer, so you're still staying in shape mentally and you're not getting off the track of whatever you worked on so hard is going to be lost.
That's good. So you mentioned that you are open to work with entrepreneurs, but they are women, mix, or just male or female?
I work with both very well. So at this time, it's more about who actually really decide.
Right. Yeah, that's good.
That they want to do something else in a way that they want to go a different way, and they want to be a more effective, maybe as a leader, be more connected to your coworkers, or if you have, a team that you manage, how do you listen to them can just make a difference. Based on my client that I'm working on right now, it's such a drastic change for him because he just started to listen rather than talk first.
Yeah.
And that for him is like, I don't have to ask certain questions because they're already telling me it's up to me to choose to listen. And it's the whole thing. Just little shifts like this can just change your approach, your dynamic, your overall effectiveness. And that's what I'm here for.
That's so true. And that's really good. Wow. Thank you, Elena. Thank you for sharing about your business. And do you run your business? Actually, I'm just talking about like bringing up all these questions because I want to make sure we make our listeners understand and promote your business as well. So do you run your coaching through face-to-face or online? I know the COVID made us go all online, but how you been doing?
I actually, most of my coaching clients can be online or are online because geographically, not everybody is going to come to Florida to see me. So if you are in Florida, and if you're in Florida, I would be happy to provide one-on-one in person. That is my favorite. But at the same time, I don't want this to be a limit.
Yeah.
And if you are in the UK or if my client in the UK, I'm going to deny them because of geographic location. So I want to say that I am doing both, and it really depends where you at.
So you take either face-to-face or online, which is good to know. Okay, that's correct. That's great. Would you like to say bring up to any tip for entrepreneurs? Just one tip from yourself. Would you like to say something?
Take imperfect action.
Oh, I like it. Yeah.
That is something that I not only preach in a way, but I actually do that.
Take imperfect action.
It's something that I learned that if I take imperfect action and I am uncomfortable doing something, that's what I need to do. And then when I do it, my confidence goes up 1 more inch. Yeah. And after that, I was like, well, I've done that. Now, what else can I do? And then it becomes, I don't know, it's so weird, but I don't know, it sounds weird, but I'm going to just say it. It becomes pretty exciting to be uncomfortable. I don't know if it makes sense, because you know, but after, in the other side of being uncomfortable is another level of thinking, another level of functioning, another level of knowing yourself, or just there is another level of something.
That's
So
entrepreneurs do that.
yeah,
Yeah, it is possible and understandable. I totally understand, because the more you get yourself into that stage,
yeah,
you grow so much that you say, okay, if I can do this, I can do more. So another ideas will come. It's not just in a crazy way to bring up ideas. They just come slowly but surely and effective. Everything you're going to touch will become more effective, because these challenges shift you up. Vroom, vroom. I love it. I love it. That's really good. Make the
yeah,
imperfect action. Thank you. I'm going to bring up this word today. I'm going to tweet this. My conversation with Elena. Teach me this. Really good. Really good. And also, how do you, because we've been talking about yourself, your company, your business, what you're doing, but what is the name of your business?
Oh, it's pretty simple. I know my last name can be hard to pronounce, so I made it easier for everybody. So, and I call it Yelena K Coaching. So, and that's the way my website is, Yelena K Coaching, and you can go check it out, and book a call so we can start having that conversation.
All right, that's good. And you do run your first call is free, right? Is it call?
Absolutely. Absolutely. This is for me and a person on the other end to see if we
Connect.
understand. Yeah, if we connect, and if they really want to do it, and if they're comfortable, because I value relationship with my clients. That is for me a base. If we don't have relationship, if we don't trust each other, the progress is not going to be very significant.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. That's why it's good to have this kind of call to see if we click, and then we move on to the next stage, instead of because just doing a coaching session for the sake of doing, and then the person said, oh, I really didn't like, or actually can like, but I rather do like that as well. Free coaching session, free, like a strategy call that we call it at Womenflix. So it's
Yeah.
good to know. So, and the other platforms where people can find you is Facebook and LinkedIn, correct?
Yeah, Facebook, Yelena Kuzmina. It's mostly my personal profile. You can go check it out, see who I am as a person, and see, it's a start of relationship. Is actually we getting to know each other through social media, right? So that is a start of relationship, and I think the next one is like going and having a conversation, a phone call like Zoom, or a video call. And then another stage is if you want to go ahead and get more, and then start that one-on-one transformation.
Fantastic. And thank you so much, Elena. All this information about your social media website and freebies as well will be on the description of the podcast when it comes out. So anyone that is listening can just reach the button of the description and see the social media and get connected with Elena. That's right?
Absolutely. I just want to mention one more thing. It's so great to be here, and I want to give this extra little icing on the cake, and provide your listeners with a complimentary getaway vacation to people who would like to connect with me and go ahead and take this journey. I would be so happy to see you somewhere having fun after we work and do some groundwork. And I will be happy to offer that to your listeners.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. Sounds amazing. So anyone that is listening, I hope you understand what that means, but You can get a vacation anywhere in the world, depending on you can find on the link, right? And they pay a little bit less than a normal ticket. And you
much less. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you, Elena, once again. And I wish you all the best. And I'm sure we're going to keep in touch. And
Absolutely.
all the success for you and for your business and for your sunny Florida. Keep shining. I love it. And one day, if I go there, I will get in touch with you, definitely.
Absolutely. Absolutely, Yola. Thank you so much for having me. It had been a very nice, pleasant, positive conversation. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. You take care. God bless.